Hi everybody, this is Chihiro Fukazawa, and I want to review the Logicool t650 wireless rechargeable touchpad pointing device. I bought it via Amazon this morning, and the Amazon man shipped just in one day, and I am very happy. So in the box, you see the two hardwares. One is trackpad itself, the other one is very small USB transceiver, a USB Wi-Fi adapter. So you see just two hardwares, and you don't have the CDs, DVDs, or any medias in the box. I already installed it. Installed process was quite simple. You see at the back side of the trackpad there was a seal how you can use it, and you turn on the switch and put the Wi-Fi adapter into your PC, and then you download the utility from Logicool website. The third process is optional, so you got to do only two steps. The first step is turn on the switch, and the second step is plug in the Wi-Fi USB adapters. So you can see the switch at the right side of the trackpad, and now it's green, it's already on. But if you just unbox the trackpad, it is red, it is off. So if you unbox the trackpad, then you got to turn it on. So if you turn it on, then you plug in the USB transceiver into your PC, and so you don't have the DVD or CD in the box, but the USB chip have the driver and the installer in it. So the installing process would be started automatically. Then the driver would be installed, and the installer would ask you whether you would install the setpoint utility or not. And I could say yes. I could click the yes button. So I could use the trackpad already. So all I got to do was only two steps: switch on and plug in the USB adapter. Then I could click the button of utility installing process. So it was very simple. Okay, I will show you how I can use it. If you swipe with one finger, then you see the mouse pointer would be moved. So swipe with one finger will move the mouse pointer. Then if you tap one time, then you click it. So the one tap is clicking. So if you tap it two times, then you double click it. Okay, so it is quite simple. And if you click it with two fingers, then the right click menu would be shown. So you can tap it for clicking, and you can click it for right click, and you can click it or tap it. You can do it both way. The clicking is pushing a little bit deeply, and tapping is just touch. You can choose both maneuvers, but I prefer just tapping, but you can click it. Okay, so I will show you how I can scroll the screen. You scroll the screen with 2 fingers swiping. If you swipe it with 2 fingers up, then the scrolling would be up. And if you are swiping down with 2 fingers, then the scrolling would be downward. Very simple. But if you firstly use it, the default setting was opposite. If you swipe it up, then scroll would be down, and if you swipe it down, then the scroll would be up. It was the default setting, and I don't like it, so I changed the setting. Okay, I will show you how you can change the setting. You launch the Logicool software, mouse and keyboard, and mouse and keyboard setting. So if you change it, choose it, then you will launch the setpoint utility. And setpoint utility have 5 tabs, and the 3rd tab is scrolling setting. And in the scrolling setting screen, then you see the scroll option button. So you click the scroll option tab, and you see the scroll option dialog box. And the first option is scrolling direction, and the contents would be moved at the same direction with your finger. This is what I want. I want to move the screen at the same direction as the finger. And firstly, I launched the setpoint utility, then the option was off. So the direction was opposite. If you swipe it with 2 fingers upward, then the scrolling was upward. And if you swipe it down, and then the scroll would be up. The direction was opposite, but when I choose it and click OK button twice, then the scrolling direction is what I want. If you swipe it up, then scroll would be up, and if you swipe it down, then the scroll would be down. I don't like the opposite direction, but I don't know whether you like it. The Logicool thinks the opposite direction is more natural, and I think this fashion started when the company Apple issued their OS Lion. The Lion have the same direction, the opposite scrolling direction was started when Apple issued Lion OS, and Logicool followed the same fashion as Apple. I don't know whether the direction is reasonable, but I feel the opposite direction is more unnatural. Then I changed setting with setpoint utility. But anyway, I can change the setting very easily, so it is not so big problem. Okay, let's compare the hardware Logicool wireless rechargeable touchpad with Apple Magic Trackpad. They are very similar products, but for the size, for the length, the Apple Magic Trackpad is a little bit longer, about 5 millimeters longer. Apple is 5 millimeters longer. And for the width, it is very similar, but the Logicool is wider, about 2 millimeters. I don't know, 2 or 3 millimeters wider. Logicool is wider. But anyway, they are very similar size. The surface is the same. They are both glass, very smooth, and the feeling is very similar. So if you like Apple Magic Trackpad, and if you have to use Windows as well, then I recommend you very strongly to purchase Logicool T650 Wireless Rechargeable Touchpad. They have very similar feelings, and I love Magic Trackpad. So I am very happy to that I can use Windows with very similar feeling, T650 Wireless Rechargeable Touchpad by Logicool. Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy yourself. Bye bye.